Hello and welcome to week 1 of the abs challenge. I'm going to just demonstrate the 4 exercises that you're doing this week, and you'll do them on your own. Each set of exercises each week you're going to do 3 to 4 times. I recommend that you do these exercises on a cardio day, on a day that you haven't done a ton of abs already, and usually try to do it every other day so that you're not getting your abs too tired. Alright, the first set of exercises is 50 to 100 crunches. One of the things that I want you to think about is whether you consider yourself beginner, intermediate, or advanced. If you're a beginner, you're going to stay on the low end of the spectrum. So 50 to 100, you'll do 50 crunches. If you are intermediate and you feel like you can't do 100 crunches, then choose 75 or 80. Do what feels comfortably uncomfortable. Of course, if you're advanced, then you're going to do 100 crunches. The crunches are just a warm-up. So you want to come down onto your mat, come back, make sure that your chin is off your chest, and you're just coming up until you feel your abs engage. Elbows are out to the side so that you can't see them. You can barely see them in your peripheral view. The second exercise is bicycles. You're going to do 26 to 50 of these. Each leg counts as one. I'll demonstrate. So, bringing your knees up to 90 degrees, head is back on the ground. Bring your hands back behind your head. Coming out. Your focus is bringing your shoulder towards your knee. The slower you go, the harder it is. The lower your legs go, the harder it is. If you've just had a C-section, this is probably not the best exercise for you. You can just keep your knees up and do a knees up crunch instead. So you're going to do 26 to 50 of these. And remember, one counts as one leg each. The next exercise is heels to ceiling. You're going to do between 10 and 20 of these. Come back onto your back. Heels are up to the sky, and your feet are flexed. If you see me, my knees are not straight. And that's because I am not flexible, and I have very tight hamstrings. That's okay. You're going to try to get them as straight as possible. If you can fight to keep them as straight, that's awesome. But if you need to have a slight bend in them, that's okay. So, you're lifting your butt up and down. Up and down. 1, 2. Now, you really need to fight not to let your legs go too far. So what you're doing here is as controlled through. You don't want to do this. It can be a small motion. It doesn't have to be as large as I just made it. The last exercise is a plank. If you're on your hands, you want to make sure that your wrist is directly under your shoulder. If you're on your elbows, you want to make sure that your elbows are directly under your shoulder. And I want you to do this on your toes for as long as you can for the minute. It's just 1 minute timed. In this position or this position. If you need to come onto your knees, just take note of when you do. You're going to do this set 3 to 4 times this week. On the last day, you're going to do that plank. Instead of holding it for just 1 minute, you're going to hold it for as long as you can. Your goal is going to be to go longer than you did during the pre-assessment for this week. All right? You're going to repeat that set if you think that you are advanced. And we hope that you have a great time. See you next week. Bye.